बोलो सचिनंदन गौर हरि की तोरा के जावे रे भव सिंधु जावे रे धन्य कली जुगे रचे कन्या बता चैतन्य तोरा के जावे रे संकीर्तन केरो यालो दुबाहु पसारी Oh,
Nirguna Prabhu, we like to hear from you. Few minutes after my Mangalacharan. Om Jnanitimirandasya Jnananjan Shalakaya Chakshurum Litam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Guruve Gauri Chandraya Radhikaye Saralaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Samsara Dukha Jagadasya Patitasya Kama Krodadinaktamaklikavri Kritasya Durvasnasya Nigritasya Nirashayasya Chaitanya Chandra Mamadehi Padambrahmam Anand Leela Maya Vigrahaya Himamviti Vichavi Sundaraya Tasme Maha Premalaspralaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Radha Chintani Veshinam Yasya Kanti Vilopita Shri Krishna Charanam Vande Radha Linditam Vigraham Bhaktya Vihinaya Parad Lakshmi Shiktasya Kamadi Taranga Madhe Kripamayi Tam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Pravanamadana Leela Kandare Kandarate Rachayati Navayuno Dandamasmi Namadani Iti Kila Karnata Lagna Kastya Deorame Nija Nikata Nivasam Dehi Go Vardhanatam Nija Nikata Nivasam Dehi Go Vardhanatam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama condolences to entire Guru Parampara and to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and to all his associates, to Sri Radha Madhav and all his associates, and to all assembled Vaishnava and Vaishnavis headed by senior disciples of Srila Prabhupada and Srila Gurudev. Since we are observing this Gurudev Saptaha, the 7 days glorification of Srila Gurudev, we are trying to recall Srila Gurudev's memories and his wonderful insight of the Shastras, the philosophical aspects, and the Ras Vichar, and also some of his memories, which itself is Shastras, because any question being asked to Srila Gurudev, he always quote any Shastra, even in his joking. Once upon a time in Mathura, Keshavji Gaudiya Math, after completing his lecture, when Gurudev, he came upstairs towards his room, and the next door is kitchen. And because the cook is always cooking, many people banging his door to ask what Gurudev is doing and what he wants and all that. And he's getting so much disturbed, so he wrote, outside his door, he wrote, "Do not disturb." So when Srila Gurudev, after his lecture, when he came up, one lady asked Gurudev, "Gurudev, how can I serve you?" And Gurudev said, "Look at that, do not disturb." Don't disturb me. And later, he elaborated on this, saying that I just complete my lecture, and there are so many points going in my mind, even after delivering that lecture, which I'm going to raise tomorrow. I'm in absorption, I'm in a meditation of something very important. And these devotees, they don't understand, and they just want to trouble me anytime. My best seva, why you have to ask me what seva I can do for you? I always tell in my lectures, everything with... That was quick one. Thank you. I always tell in my lectures what I'm expecting from all of you. It's not I'm hiding anything. Everything has been said. Why again and again asking the same question? That means you're not getting my point, or you're not hearing my lecture properly, or you don't want to serve me. So, even in these small little jokes, there is so much inspiration, so many inspirations and instructions. Anyhow, remembering Srila Gurudev, in the Shastric, the philosophical points he used to deliver in his lectures and raise as a questions in his lectures too. We're going to hear this week. We already started yesterday. And today I'd like to request Nirguna Prabhu to please speak few words. Yes? Anything? You're also senior disciple of Srila
I'm so
Prabhupada
senior
and
I
Srila
can't
Gurudev.
hardly talk anymore. I'm all right here. I can speak fine.
No, but you need a mic.
I don't need mic.
You know?
I don't think so.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I'll speak up for you. Jainita Lila Vishnupad Paramahansa Parvachas Tarashishima Bhaktivedanta Goswami Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jainita Lila Vishnupad Paramahansa Parvachas Tarashishima Bhaktivedanta Shri Narayan Raj Ki Jai. We are so greatly indebted to our spiritual masters that we would simply be lost without him. At least I would. And for me, when I saw Srila Prabhupada and saw how great he was, and saw that he was never even touched by this material energy, this external energy has never had any influence on him. And like all our spiritual masters, they are powerful. They're like strong like a thunderbolt, but also very soft and sweet. So we experienced that with Srila Prabhupada. I remember some different funny little things. I remember I could not sit properly on the floor in lotus position, and Prabhupada corrected me more than once. Sit properly, and I tried my best, but I was just, there's something in our whole family who could not sit, some curse or something. Anyway, also thinking of our dear friend Rupa Manohar that passed away less than 2 weeks ago, our very close and dear friend. He told me one very sweet story, you probably heard it. But anyway, he was only like 16 or 17 when he joined. He was very young when he joined. I was one of the younger ones, actually, and now I'm one of the older ones. It's interesting. When around Srila Prabhupada's Sangha, a lot of the devotees seem to be, the average seemed to be older than myself. I was like 21 when I joined. So many were in their, mid-20s, mid-30s, like this. So many devotees that joined with Srila Prabhupada. So it's kind of interesting that life passes very quickly. And with our dear friend Rupa leaving, that's just another reminder that this is a very temporary place that we're here. Very short span of years, but so good if we can use it for Krishna consciousness, use this life for Krishna consciousness. And when Srila Gurudev came, I also was I could not tell you how surprised I was to see another soul like that, a Nitya Leela soul, a Ragatmika Vaishnava, who has never been under the influence of this material energy. One thing I remember, one time, I think it was Tirtha Maharaj was standing up speaking, and he was speaking some very sweet Harikatha, and he began crying. And Gurudev says, "Oh, you're a lightweight. You're just a lightweight." And in one place in one of Srila Gurudev's books, he says that actually the Ragatmika devotees, they are like great aquatics in the ocean that can dive very, very deep. And they're so deep, there never was a time when they didn't know Radha and Krishna. Never was there a time. So they're whatever they do, they control from not going into extreme ecstasy. Like Sukadeva Goswami, if he even spoke Radha's name, he would go 6 months into samadhi, into ecstasy. So he was very careful not to speak that. Same way, our Srila Gurudev, our Srila Prabhupada, they, navigated in such a way that they would not go under this deep ecstasy. Whereas if one is ascending, one even gets to a touch of ruchi and he falls apart and cannot even maintain himself. So that's because he's not a great aquatic like the spiritual masters. So one time Rupa related this story to me. It was very sweet. He went into a darshan up in his room in LA with Srila Prabhupada, and there was just like 5 or so GBC persons there. And someone had given Srila Prabhupada a loaf of bread, and it was sitting on the table. And after the darshan, Prabhupada takes the loaf of bread and he goes to the senior GBC and starts to give it to him, and then pulls it back. And does the same to each of the GBC. Goes to give it to him and then pulls it back. And then he gives it to Rupa, who's only like 17, the young boy. And Rupa also, he had him put sandalwood paste on his face every day during the lecture. And so he had like some special little services. And also, he left under very auspicious circumstances. From what I heard. I wasn't there, but they related to me that the night before he left, he was very jovial and was laughing and joking, said death, he was not worried about death. He just wanted to be part of Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan movement. And I thought, such a good desire. How could you have such a good desire? And something like entered into him that night before. And so, although he was supposed to, hang for a few weeks or something, it was getting shortened every time he went to the doctor, but ultimately he wound up leaving that very night, which just simply meant he didn't have to stay in that body and suffer for a long period of time, He had some suffering over the last year with his sinus infection, but ultimately, anyway, he was a close friend, and we always joked and laughed. That person, every festival he went to, whether it was with Srila Prabhupada or Srila Gurudev, he always did everything physically, whatever he could do to help, and he would also give whatever he can give. He would, at every place, he was very much a major contributor to all the festivals and programs. Thinking I was not really prepared to speak so much. I feel very fortunate to be in this assembly, and as I say, in this life is short and there's no guarantees, so you just never know how many assemblies you will be able to attend in this life. It's the way it is, but and it is very interesting. I was just, like I say, I was just one of the younger persons in the assembly when I first joined, and now here we are at the other end. So I feel, anyway, feeling lucky to be here and in association with Maharaj, which I've always seen as very, very fortunate. So thank you very much.
Okay. My turn. Thank you, Nirguna Prabhu. We are having program here. Shravan and Lalita is absent. They are in Vrindavan. But he wrote me, he's very happy. We are having program here. And their presence is still there. And very soon they're going to come back. Okay, so what to speak today? A very interesting question came up. Which service is more important? Vapu Seva or Vani Seva? Wow, that's a very interesting question. You understand, kids? Vapu Seva means serving your worshipable, means your Gurudev, Guru Parampara or Krishna. Serving them, serving their body. And then there is Vani Seva. Those who don't get the opportunity to serve their transcendental body, but serving their Vani, their instructions and their preaching. Yes? Good question. So this question, the answer to this question can be elaborated in so many various directions. And sometimes, while discussion is a very political question, sometimes it creates conflicts. Because everyone think according to their likings. I love serving Gurudev, his transcendental body. So I believe serving him physically, his body, is important than any other thing. And some devotees, they say no, the close proximity is not everything. Vani Seva is very important. But both are important. Once upon a time, this was one lecture in Mathura. Shri Gurudev said, Vapu Seva and Vani Seva, both are important. And the term used is speciality. Both have their own speciality. Because if we say Vani Seva is superior, then Vapu Seva, then those devotees who are inclined towards Vapu Seva, they feel depressed. or they feel hurt. That means what I was thinking and I was aspiring for, that's totally wrong. That meditation is wrong. So that's why to avoid any kind of conflict in devotee community, the word uses speciality. Both Vapu Seva and Vani Seva has their own speciality. So let's hear some example of Vapu Seva. There can be many examples, but what strikes to me right now is how Shri Ishwar Puri was serving his Gurudev, Shri Madhavendra Puri. Two disciples serving their Guru Maharaj, Shri Madhavendra Puri Pad, who is considered to be as Prem Ankur, the sprout of Prema. And only three personalities, they relish that Unnat Bhav. The three personalities only, who relish that Mahabhav. Who are these three personalities? Radharani, Shri Mahaprabhu, and Shri Madhavendra Puri. No one else. Being in such a high position, when he was manifesting his sickness last time, Shri Ishwar Puripad, his best disciple, was serving him, taking care of his body, Vapu Seva. Yeah. Cleaning him, wiping his tears, and also speaking and singing something to enhance his moods. Because if someone is crying for Krishna, you can't say don't cry. That is a disturbance to the moods. Don't cry. Shri Ishwar Puripad was making his Guru Maharaj more crying. To cry, to make someone cry is seva? Yes. Not in material world, but in spiritual world. It's considered to be a good seva. Shri Ishwar Puripad was serving his Guru Maharaj with so much love and affection. Not just awe and reverence, but so much love and affection. And therefore he became the recipient of the mercy of his Guru Maharaj, Shri Madhavendra Puripad. And because of this, Ishwar Puri ke dhanya kari lena Shri Chaitanya Jagat Guru Gaur Mahaprabhu. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Jagat Guru, he is the Guru of the whole universe. But he accepted Shri Ishwar Puripad as his spiritual master, as his Guru. because of Shri Ishwar Puripad's dedication and service, Vapu Seva, for Shri Madhavendra Puripad. But that was not only just Vapu Seva, it was also a Vani Seva included in that. You understand? Getting the point? Right here? I'm going to ask this. Yes, be careful. These are the words and lectures of Gurudev. So, in this way you are associating with Gurudev. So, Shri Ishwar Puripad was not only just serving his body, because Madhavendra Puripad, he was not even reacting. He was just weeping and crying. So his best disciple, Shri Ishwar Puri, was feeding him, cleaning him, bathing him, doing all menial services, but also enhancing his moods, which is considered as Vani Seva. It was not just Vapu Seva, it was both. And therefore, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Jagat Guru, he chose Shri Ishwar Puripad as his Guru. Is there any objection in that? Can Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, accepting someone as his Guru, any objection? Yes. Achyutanand Prabhu, the first son of Shri Advaitacharya Prabhu. Once upon a time, Shri Advaitacharya Prabhu, in a conversation to his son Achyutanand, he said, Ishwar Puri is Guru of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Achyutanand objected to that. How, Father, how can you say this? This is offensive. Mahaprabhu is Jagat Guru. He is Krishna. No one can be beyond Krishna. He is Supreme Personality. He is Sarva Karanam Karanam. He is the cause of all causes. How can you say anyone else is acting as a spiritual master to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? With this objection, Sri Advaitacharya became so pleased to his son. So pleased to hear this. So that Mahaprabhu accepted Ishwar Puri Pal. Whereas Sri Ramchandra Puri, who also approached his Guru Maharaj when he was on his bed, manifesting sickness past time, he didn't understood the mood of his Guru Maharaj. He said, why are you crying? You are on such a high platform. What is the need to cry? Just extract bliss by getting absorbed in that impersonal Brahman. There is so much bliss in that. And hearing this, Sri Madhavendra Puri Pad rejected his disciple Ramchandra Puri. Rejected. Go away from here. I don't want to see your face. That rejection turns out to more offenses. Because if Guru rejects, then abundance of offenses comes forth. If Krishna rejects, still there is a scope. Gurudev will take care of it. But if Guru rejects, then it's very, very difficult situation. And this so happened with Sri Ramchandra Puri. Because after his Guru Maharaj, he left his body, Ramchandra Puri starting finding faults in the activities of Mahaprabhu. When Mahaprabhu is in Gambhira, Ramchandra Puri saw a line of ants moving there, and he started criticizing Mahaprabhu. What kind of sannyasi you are? You eating so many sweets? Because I am seeing so many ants. That means you eating sweets, hiding and eating sweets. Then how are you controlling your senses? Did Mahaprabhu reacted on this? He kept quiet. No reacting. And Ramchandra Puri again invited Mahaprabhu for prasadam. And Mahaprabhu can't say no. Otherwise he will be impartial. Because he is getting invitations from many householders. So he can't say no to someone or yes to someone. Yes to everyone. Or no to everyone. Since Ramchandra Puri invited Mahaprabhu for prasadam, Mahaprabhu went there. And intentionally he is putting so much in the plate of Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu is not leaving anything. He has to eat everything because his principle is, I don't want to leave any remnants. And seeing this, Ramchandra Puri criticized Mahaprabhu. What kind of sannyasi you are? Eating so much? If you eat so much, how are you going to control your senses? See? Mahaprabhu kept quiet. He didn't say any single word. Again Ramchandra Puri invited Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu came. And this time, right from the beginning, Mahaprabhu saying, don't put much, just a little bit. Because he don't want to hear any criticism. And Mahaprabhu just took a little bit of prasadam. Again Ramchandra Puri criticized Mahaprabhu. This is called dry renunciation. By eating less, you're not going to please Krishna. Mahaprabhu kept quiet. So every time Mahaprabhu kept quiet. This is called rejection. If Mahaprabhu would have uttered a one word to correct him, that is called compassion. And when Maun Vrata, the vow of silence, means rejection. Understand? So if Gurudev, speciality of Srila Gurudev, so much love and affection, and also chastisements, and also, many can't digest this, but also Mahaprasad on the face. You know Mahaprasad? Slaps. Oh, this is too rude, unpolite. If Krishna can get chastised by Yashoda Maya, she carried the cane in her hand to chastise Krishna, pulls the ears of Krishna. This is called love and possessiveness. This is love and possessive nature. So if Mahaprabhu would have corrected him or chastised him, that would have been the compassion, but he kept quiet means rejection. And this rejection happened because of Shri Ramchandra Puri offended his Guru Maharaj in that particular state of consciousness where he was having transcendental ecstasies and the transcendental sentiments going on and disturbing. Whereas Shri Ishwar Puripad was serving Mahaprabhu, Bapu and Vani both. Another example, Shri Ishwar Puripad, he sent his disciple Govinda Prabhu, another disciple Kashishwar Pandit, both of them, go and serve Krishna Chaitanya, means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kashishwar Pandit thought, if I'm going to start serving him, I won't get chance or opportunity to see any temples or to visit any tirtha. So better first I go and visit some temples and tirthas, and finally then I will come to Mahaprabhu and serve him. So he took a long route to come to Mahaprabhu. But Ishwar Puripad sent Govinda Prabhu also to go and serve Mahaprabhu. Govind Prabhu, without any single thought, Agya Guru Haya Vicharni, obeying the order as it is, he came directly to Mahaprabhu and he addressed Mahaprabhu with folded hands. Please accept my services, I am here to serve you. Mahaprabhu said, no way, you are my godbrother. How can I accept service from my godbrother? No, I won't. But Govind Prabhu said, please accept my service, please accept my service. I want to serve you day and night. Mahaprabhu saying, no. But then Shri Govind Prabhu said, Guru Dev sent me here. It is his order and instruction to serve you. Moment Mahaprabhu heard this, he was quiet. No more no. He said, okay. Accepting service from someone is serving his Guru Dev Ishwar Puripad instructions. You understand your point? No. Shri Ishwar Puri, he ordered his disciple Govind Prabhu to go and serve Mahaprabhu. Govind Prabhu asking Mahaprabhu for service, Mahaprabhu saying no, rejecting him. But moment Govind Prabhu said, our Gurudev Ishwar Puri sent me here to serve you. Then Mahaprabhu kept quiet, can't say anything further. And he accepted service of Govind Prabhu. But by accepting the service of Govind Prabhu, he is serving the instruction of his spiritual master Ishwar Puri. That is his order, and I can't go against the order of my Guru Maharaj. Even if he wants to send someone to serve me, I should accept their service, and that acceptance of service from someone is actually I'm serving the Vani, the instruction of my Guru Maharaj. Mahaprabhu established this principle by accepting the service. Every activity of Mahaprabhu is a lesson. Every single activity, every move of Mahaprabhu, every speaking, every instruction he is giving or his pastimes is always full of instructions for sannyasis, for grastas, for brahmachari, for vanprasthas, everyone. So first of all, he's giving a lesson. We can't accept service from God brothers. They're equally important. They're worthy of worship and service. But then he overruled that by accepting service to again show that I should not go against the order of my Guru Maharaj. If Guru Dev and Guru Maharaj sent him to serve me, I should accept. In a mode of serving his instruction. So following instruction and serving instructions. Mahaprabhu establishing this principle. Getting my point? No? No? It's difficult? How many know? Don't be shy. What's maybe because I'm not very good expressing this. My English is not like you. You all are very fluent in English. That's your first language, and English is my second language. So maybe I'm not that fluent. Yes? No?
That's not the problem.
That's not the problem. What's the problem then?
I can't retain very well. Dull mind.
Okay. Shri Govind Prabhu, he started serving Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What he was doing? Vapu Seva means serving his body, serving the body of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, taking care of his body. He used to carry his clothes, his pot, kamandal. Mahaprabhu used to take bath in ocean midday, every day, midday in Jagannath Puri. And from there, after bathing, he was coming to see Shri Haridas Thakur. And then he used to come in his quarters, Gambira, for prasadam, his lunch prasadam. For lunch prasadam. So in this way, why Mahaprabhu was not seeing Haridas Thakur prior to take bath in the ocean? Why specifically after? Also establishing a principle. How does this matter? That's on the route. Seeing Haridas Thakur as Sindh Gokul and going to the ocean, or going to the ocean first and then coming to Haridas Thakur. How does this matter? It doesn't make any difference, right? But Mahaprabhu is very thoughtful. If I am going to see Haridas Thakur prior to take bath in the ocean, what people will think? They will think, because Haridas is born in a low-class family, and that's why Mahaprabhu is seeing him first and then getting purified by taking bath in the ocean. People will think like this. Whereas I want to establish that after taking bath, then I am coming to Haridas Thakur. It's more purifying to see a pure devotee. Every move of Mahaprabhu has some significance. Understand? And therefore in Gambira, Shri Govind Prabhu was serving Mahaprabhu. Serving him prasadam. And after serving prasadam, every noon, Govind Prabhu was massaging the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu to make him go sleep. You know, that was his service. This is called Vapu Seva. But in the same Gambira, very small little room, very small tiny room, maybe the size of this room which we have behind the altar, almost this size, but even the door and the threshold is bigger than what we see in Gambira. That is too narrow for a tall figure, Shri Mahaprabhu, to enter in and stay in that small little tiny room, because of establishing high class sannyas order. But there in the Gambira comes Sarup Damodar Goswami and Rishi Ramanand Rai, two dear associates, the intimate associate of Mahaprabhu. They were not serving Mahaprabhu. They are not massaging Mahaprabhu. They are not cooking for Mahaprabhu. They are not serving prasadam for Mahaprabhu. They are doing nothing. What they were doing? Only making Mahaprabhu crying. Making crying, is that service? I said yes. If I hurt you, or if someone hurt me, that's not called service. Because this is the language of material world. But in spiritual world, making someone cry for Krishna is the best seva. The best seva. Understand? Therefore, Swarup Damodar and Shri Ramanand Rai was making Mahaprabhu crying there by reciting songs, the poems of Chandidas Vidyapati, the famous poets who composed songs for Radha and Krishna, and also Geet Govind by Jayadev Goswami. Mahaprabhu used to relish those. And those songs of Chandidas Vidyapati and Shri Jayadev Goswami was stimulating the moods, and Mahaprabhu was getting deep into those emotions and relishing those. Especially Geet Govinda by Jayadev Goswami. Dhira samire jamuna tire vasati vane vanamali vasati vane vanamali orati shukasare. Then know the lyric? This is by Geet Jayadev Goswami Geet Govinda. Dhira samire jamuna tire. Oh dhira samire jamuna tire vasati vane vanamali pina payodhara. You didn't found it? Quick. Huh?
333.
Okay, I got. Yes. Dhira samire jamuna tire vasati vane vanamali vasati vane vanamali pina payodhara paisar vardhara pina payodhara paisar vardhara chanchala para yoga sari chanchala para yoga sari rati sukha sari gata And he's crying and weeping. Crying and weeping. And Swarup Damodar Goswami, Ramanand Rai making Mahaprabhu crying more. That's a seva. Mahaprabhu is getting so pleased. He's relishing this. The joyous moods of Radha's Anurag. And Govind Prabhu, he used to lament, why these two person comes here? Why they making Mahaprabhu crying? It take me so long to pacify him, to wipe his tears. Why they come every day and make him cry? So Govind Prabhu, service to Mahaprabhu, and Swarup Damodar and Ramanand Rai service to Mahaprabhu, which is important. So therefore, to avoid conflict, we can say there is a speciality. Gurudev said, don't think Govind Prabhu don't understand. He also understands. But because he has so much love for Mahaprabhu, he can't see Mahaprabhu crying. Whereas Swarup Damodar Goswami making Mahaprabhu crying more. So there is a limit of Shri Govind Prabhu, a limit to understand this. But Swarup Damodar Goswami has no limits. And later on came the other disciple, Kashishwar Pandit. Oh Mahaprabhu, my Gurudev sent me to serve you. But he said, Govind Prabhu already came before you. And that makes a difference. Govind Prabhu, without any single thought, he came immediately and he got the service of Mahaprabhu. Whereas Kashishwar Pandit was also been sent by his Gurudev to serve Mahaprabhu. But he delayed because he wanted to visit temples and tirthas and all. Therefore, he was given other kind of service. External service. What is external service? Oh, when Mahaprabhu was dancing in front of Lord Jagannath, Kashishwar Pandit was big built. He was just protecting Mahaprabhu, holding the crowd. External service. And who got the internal service? Govind Prabhu. Because of obeying the order, Shri Guru Mukha Padma Vakya. Obeying the order, he got the service of Krishna, Mahaprabhu. There's so much difference. Then, if we put on the scale of the services of Shri Rupa Goswami, along with Shri Swarup Damodar Goswami, and the service of Shri Govind Prabhu, who has given this title, Shri Chaitanya Manovishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutali. The title was given to Shri Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami never massaged Mahaprabhu. Shri Rupa Goswami never cooked for Mahaprabhu. But he is the one who's been given the title, establishing the inner heart desire of Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami. And even he was been sent far away by Mahaprabhu. Don't stay in Puri, go to Vrindavan and obey my orders. And Mahaprabhu and Sanatana Goswami, Rup Sanatan, they are far away from Mahaprabhu. But they are the one who are establishing the inner heart desire of Mahaprabhu. Vani Seva. Vani Seva. Something which is rare to obtain has so much significance. Something which is easy obtainable is less significance. I'm reading Venugit and Srila Gurudev's commentary on Venugit. Wonderful description. The gopis, they're lamenting. Venugit is lamentation of the gopis. They're saying, the gopis are saying, why the providence has given us this gopi form? Why they made us this gopi? It's so difficult to see Krishna. And it's more rare to meet Krishna. Why Providence is playing with us? Why we got this gopi form? We want to become a flute, Venu, which is always with the lips of Krishna and getting the nectar from the lips of Krishna. Adhramrit. Oh no. Venu has holes. Better we can become the Braj Bhumi, the land of Vrindavan. So the marks of Krishna can be on us. Means when Krishna is walking on the land, the ground of Vrindavan, better we should become the Braj Bhumi. But we don't want to become Gopi. And everyone else wants to become Gopi. The Shruti-charis in Bhagavatam, the Vedas, Vayam apite sama sadrish angri saroj sudaya. 10th canto Bhagavatam, the Vedas is praying to the lotus feet of the gopis. We also want to follow under your guidance and you're following your footsteps to serve like gopis serving Krishna. They want to serve Krishna by following the footsteps of the gopis. And that's why the Shrutis, they got entrance into the Ras Leela of Krishna. Because they were ready to accept the guidance of Radharani. There's a mark there. Dandakarni rishis, they chanting Gopal mantra for so many thousands of years, absorbed day and night. They want to become Gopi. Brahma, what he prayed for? He didn't want to become a Gopi. Brahma said, no way, that's beyond my adhikar. I want to become Gopi. Can't even, he's not even praying to become a Gopi. There is no harm in praying, right? We are not qualified, that's true. But there is no consideration of qualification in praying. Anyone can pray. Right? You understand my point? I'm not qualified. Gurudev, I'm not qualified to serve divine couple. I'm not eligible. There's so many flaws. And if you see, if you scan me, you're going to find so many flaws and faults and mistakes and offenses. That doesn't mean I can't even pray to become the servant of Radharani. There is no consideration of praying. Anyone can pray. Brahmaji is thinking, I can't even pray for that. And in 10th canto, what is praying for? Tad bhuri bhagyam iha janma kimapi atayam yad gokulape kato angri rajobhishekam. I only want to become a stone. Even seeing with his own eyes the glories of the Brajvasis, the inhabitants of Vrindavan, how they are so close and intimate with Krishna, and Krishna is so fond of his sakhas that I am praying so many stutis and prayers to Krishna, asking forgiveness for my offense. He is not even looking at me, whereas he is looking far distance to see where his sakhas are. And I am speaking so much Vedanta. No meddete aproshu tadidambaraya gunjavata paripichha sanmukhaya vane sajjar kavalar vetra vishanu venu lakshmashe vidupade pashu pankajaya tatyanu kampa susvikshamano vunjan vivatma kritam vipaka hide vak vapubi vidadha namaste jivaya mukti pade sadaiva tad bhuri bhagyam iha janma kim apyatyam yad gokulape rajo angri abhishekam Janantam eva janantam ki bhakti name prabhu manasu vapusva vacha vaivantam gocharam jnanam prayasya udvanti namanta eva jivanti sanmukrita bhavati amartham sthane sita shruti gatam tadavan manovir je prayasa jit ajit asya pitrilokyam ईश्वर परमा कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारणम कारणम चिंतामणि प्रकृ सद्मशु कल्प वृक्ष लक्ष्यवृतेश सुरभीर अभिपालयन्तम लक्ष्मी सहस्त्र सत्र संभ्रम सेव्यमानम गोविंदमादि पुरुषम आनंद चिन्मय रस प्रतिभाविताभिस ताभि निज रूप ते एव कलाभि गोलोक एव निवासति अखिलात्म भूतो गोविंदवादी. Then any other? Premanjan churitam bhakti vilochanaina santa sadev hideshi vilokayanti yam shama sundara chinta gun sarupam govindamadi purusham Brahma is saying, I am speaking complete Vedanta and he is not even looking at me. Whereas he is looking far distance. Where is my sakas? He saw with his own eyes the glories of the Brajvasis. At least he could have prayed for becoming gopi. He said, I am not even qualified to even pray this. I only want to become a stone. And therefore he became a parvat, a hill. And he kept barsana on his head to get the foot dust of Shri Radharani. Barsana. Been barsana? You climb that hill? What is that hill? Brahma. He became a mountain, hill there. Huh? Brahma Parvat, right? Shiva. He saw Rasalila, a glimpse of Rasalila. And after getting beaten by the gopis, he could have prayed to become a gopi. But he accepted gopis as his Ishwaris, so Gopeshwar Mahadev. But he didn't want to become a gopi. He wanted the sidelong glance of Radharani, Muninda Vrinda Vandite, Trilok Shok Harani. But he, in such high profile, he could have prayed to become a gopi. Uddhav, he saw the glories of Radharani at Uddhav Kari in Nandagaon. How Radharani is, what is Jalpa in English? Jalpa? She's speaking, she's talking in madness. Prajalpa, Chitrajalpa, Ujalpa, Vijalpa. 10 kinds in Ujjwalin Mani. Uddhav saw this moods of Radharani. But what he want to become? A blade of grass, or a creeper, or a herb. He said, I can't become a gopi. He could have asked. He could have prayed to become a gopi, seeing the glories of Radharani right in front of his eyes. That's not my qualification. Not your qualification, at least you could have prayed. Because you are Krishna's Daita Sakha, you are a very intimate friend of Krishna. But it's so fixed there. Uddhav can't become a gopi. Where all these personalities, they just want the foot dust of the Braj gopis. As a stone, as a grass. And Braj gopis are saying, why we got this body of a gopi? It's so difficult to meet Krishna. It's so difficult to even come close to Krishna, to touch him. So difficult. Whereas all others are so fortunate and they're so lucky. Never ever any sakhas have any issues coming close to Krishna. They even can go in a room where Krishna is lying and sleeping. They can even go there. They can play with Krishna. They can even embrace Krishna. They can jump on Krishna and Krishna can jump on them. No one will have any objection. Yashoda Maya, Nanda Baba have no objection. They can go anywhere to see Krishna. Yeah? The Sakhas, Nand Baba, Yashoda Maya, no objection. The deer with their wives, they're coming to Krishna. The husbands are not stopping their wives. No one have any objection with the deer. The birds, they always come close to Krishna. No one object. No one object. The peacock, the cows, everyone have all access to Krishna. 5 on us. 5 on us. Only we have no access. We can't even go close to Krishna. Because even if we desire to go too close to Krishna, we can't, because Balaram is next to Krishna, always protecting him. Balaram has no objection. Balaram has no issues. He can be with Krishna any moment, all the time, 24 hours. And what is our status? We can't go close to Krishna. We can't touch Krishna. So Radharani is praying, in my next life, I want to become a bamboo stick. A descendant of a tree, just mere a stick, a bamboo, so that Krishna can take me in his hands. And I know very well, when I'm going to become a bamboo stick, I'm going to forget my Sarup. I'm going to forget I'm Radha, because I'm a bamboo. But I know Krishna is Sarvagya, he is omniscient. Moment he is going to touch me, he will understand, oh, this bamboo is Radha. And when he is going to play the flute and keep to his lips, my life will be successful. At least I got a proximity with Krishna. Everyone else has access to Krishna. Radharani Gopi said, we have no access. So amongst all rasas, which rasa is superior? Everyone has Vapu Seva of Krishna. Yashoda Maya serving Krishna by feeding Krishna. Right? Sakhas are also climbing on the shoulder and snatching food from the mouth of Krishna. They are doing Vapu Seva. Gopis are doing the best Vapu Seva. They surrendered the entire body to Krishna to serve him. But Gopis are also doing Vani Seva there. And who claimed this? Uddhav. Vande Brajistrinam Padreno Vikshanam Yasam Hari Kathogitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam. After seeing the glories of Radharani and Uddhav carry, when Uddhav, he wanted to become a blade of grass, he also said, Vande Brajistrinam Padreno Vikshana. I want to get Abhishek from the dust of Braj Gopis. Yasam Hari Katha Gitam. Their Hari Katha is delivering the entire universe. Yasam Hari Katha Gitam Punati Bhuvanatrayan. Delivering the entire universe. Gopis are doing Vani Seva. The 5 Geets, Venu Geet, Brahmar Geet, Yugal Geet, Pranay Geet and Gopi Geet. This is Vani Seva. And all these Geets, the 5 songs sung by the Braj Gopis in 10th canto, sung in mode of separation. All these 5. Gopi Geet, Pranay Geet, Yugal Geet, Venu Geet and Brahmar Geet. The life air of Srimad Bhagavatam, the pran of Srimad Bhagavatam. If we take out these 5 songs from Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam has no life. And these are sung by the Braj Gopis in separation from Krishna. Feeling no close proximity with Krishna. But they are the one who are doing the best Vapu Seva. Sarvanga Seva, with complete body, which has reservations in other rasas. Dasya can't do this, Sakha can't do this, Vatsalya can't do this, only Madhur Ras can do this. Krishna can enjoy Braj Gopis, Krishna can enjoy Radharani. But along with Vapu Seva, Braj Gopis, Radharani, they are doing Vani Seva too. Understand? It's very high. So if you put on scale Vapu Seva and Vani Seva, which one is higher? Now everyone will start thinking, my liking is this, my liking is that. But it's not about what I like, it's about what is Siddhanta about this. But I just said that's very high, I have no access to that. But we can relate easily with pastimes of Mahaprabhu. And the best example I just said, Rupa Goswami, who never massaged Mahaprabhu, who never cooked for him, never served him prasadam, but he is the one who fulfilled the inner heart desire of Mahaprabhu. Shri Chaitanya Manovishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Sopadankitam. Shri Rupa Goswami. My Guru Maharaj. Okay, let's say Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. What Vapu Seva he did for his Guru Maharaj? Srila Bhakti Thakur or Babaji Maharaj? What Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur did is Vani Seva. The best Seva. And established the inner heart desire of Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami, Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wanted to fulfill the prophecy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prithvi te ache yad nagadi gram sarvatra prachar bhaipe moranam. My names will be propagated all over the world, all over the universe. And who fulfilled that? Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Shri Gaur, Namo Bhaktivinodaya Satchinamane, Gaur Shakti Sarupaya. The embodiment of Gaur Shakti is Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who made it true. The names of the Mahaprabhu, not only just the name, the philosophy, aspects of Mahaprabhu, the inner heart desire of Mahaprabhu being propagated by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And who performed this Vani Seva of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur? His own son or his disciple, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Understand? And also, Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he served his Guru Maharaj, Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. What kind of services performed to his Guru Maharaj? Did he ever massage the head of Sri Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj? Did he ever cook for his Babaji Maharaj? Did he ever put oil on his body? Nothing. But he performed Vani Seva for Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. And what is the Vani Seva of Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj? Vipralamba Rasam Bodhe Padam Bhujai Te Namaha. To spread the Vipralam Bhav, the mood of separation which Bina Vipralambena Sambhog Pushmi Ashnuyat. Sri Rupa Goswami Pali is saying, separation enhance the union. The mood of separation enhance the pleasure of meeting. Okay? Crying for Radharani. And that's the reason when Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he toured the entire country India from north to south, east to west. All those important places of pilgrimage, the hubs of the sadhus like Benares, Kashi, Himalayas, in South India all the great temples, established by Sri Ramanujacharya, Pandharpur in Maharashtra, Vittalnath, and Vrindavan. After touring all these hubs of the sadhus, Srila Prabhupada came lamenting, saying that I have not come across one sadhu in the entire country. Can you imagine this statement? He went all these places, all the four dhams, Dwarika, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Rameshwaram. These are the hubs of sadhus. These are tirthas, Haridwar, Ayodhya. But he said, I didn't find one sadhu in the entire country. Until that moment when he had the first glance of Shri Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj, who was crying and weeping, calling out Radhe Radhe. Then he said, I found one sadhu. Says he is the sadhu who's crying and weeping in separation from Radharani. So what services Srila Prabhupada performed? Shri Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. This service, Vani Seva. Understand? And now under the disciples of Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, there are some who performed Vapu Seva, equal respect to them. There are some who perform Vapu and Vani, and there are some who perform just Vani Seva. How we make distinguish between them? Like my Guru Maharaj, he served Srila Prabhupada in his sickness pastime and his disappearance from this planet, year 1936. But prior to that, Guru Maharaj was serving in publication, that's Vani Seva, Briyat Mridanga Seva, preaching, writing books, editing, the editor-in-chief and publication of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. What kind of seva is this? Vani Seva. But also when, in 1936, when Prabhupada became sick, means sickness pastime, Guru Maharaj was also taking care of his body, serving him in night shifts. So Vapu and Vani both. And there was one Paramanand Prabhu who was only doing Vapu Seva of Srila Prabhupada. But then one who brought Bhagirathi Ganga to Western world, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, what seva he performed to his Guru Maharaj? Did he ever massage him? Cook for him? Vani seva. And he established the inner heart desire of not only Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, but the entire Guru Parampara, to preach Krishna consciousness all over the world, establishing centers, establishing gurukuls, preaching movements, distribution of books of Rupa Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami. Vani Seva. That's why there's a speciality in both this kind of seva. There can be more points, there can be more insight into this. If anyone wants to bring up, most welcome. Gopa Prabhu, something, please.
Also the Leela of Nityananda Mahajan, because he was asked by Mahaprabhu himself to depart from Jagannath Puri. He tried to go away, and because he had done such a good job while Mahaprabhu was in South India, he had converted the king, he had converted all the Purivasis. And Mahaprabhu said, oh, you're probably the only one who can do this same work in Bengal. So you have to go to, he was banished. Go to Bengal.
Yes.
And don't come back. But he came back 1 year, and Mahaprabhu in public said, there is someone here who's not following.
Yes,
On his head.
Nityanand Mahajan.
And he knew I have to go forever. And he left Jagannath Puri and spent the rest of his life preaching in Navadvip.
preaching in Navadvip. Yes, thank you so much for this. And remind me of Mahaprabhu's giving instruction to Nityananda and Haridas. Suno suno Nityanand, suno Haridas. Amar agya sarvatra karo prachar. Prati griye griye karo e bikha. Bolo Krishna, bhajo Krishna, karo Krishna shikha. O Haridas, O Nityanand, follow my instruction. Go each and every house, knock their door, and get these alms from them. Bolo Krishna, bhajo Krishna, karo Krishna shikha. So Srila Haridas Thakur and Nityanand Prabhu, they preached all over Vani Seva. Srila Haridas Thakur never served Mahaprabhu physically, but by constantly chanting day and night and also preaching to others, he fulfilled the desire of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Vani Seva. So there, most of the points is on the scale of Vani Seva, and there are also some points of Vapu Seva. Understand? So if I am a personal servant of my Guru Maharaj, I would say Vapu Seva is the best. And if I never got this opportunity and only I'm preaching, then I would say, oh yeah, Vani Seva is the best. So to avoid that conflict, both have specialities. But if you put on the scale, I think, my opinion, my personal opinion, the Vani Seva is more important. More important. With this formula, even though close proximity is very important for beginners like us, we always need a living sadhu sangha. But in a very high plane, something which is rare obtainable values more than which is easily obtainable. With the formula, with the example of the Braj Gopis, they are the ideals. Gopi Bharatu Pada Kamalayo. As in Venu Geet, the Gopis are saying, everyone have access to Krishna, only we don't have access. Next life, we don't want to become Gopi. Is that true? They are saying in a mode of lamentation. Don't take the word so seriously. Sometimes there is not much difference and gap between the truth and humility. Just like if Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Amara jivana sada pape rata nahi ko punyera lesha. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, my whole life spent in committing sins. Is that true? For him, this is humility. And if I sing this, that's the truth. So there's a very fine line difference between the truth and the humility. But Gopis are saying, they're speaking in the mood of humility because they're in a very high plane. Na prem gandho asti durape mai haro. Radharani is saying, I have no tinge of prem in me. That Radharani who is relishing Madanakhya Mahabhav. From Sneh, Pranay, Rag, Anurag, Modan, Madan. Then Madanakhya Mahabhav. Only Radharani has access to that. Who is the embodiment of that love? For which even Krishna is lamenting and striving to even touch that. Even Krishna. And she is saying, Na prem gandho asti durape me haro. I have not tinge of prem in me. My life is waste. Because I am not able to come close to Krishna. Anurakta kataksha moksham. Akshrato phalamidam na paramam vidam. Virugit. The general meaning is, anyone who has not seen with the eyes the beauty of Krishna when he's having flute on his lips and when he's surrounded by his sakhas along with Baldev Prabhu bringing the cows back from the forest, one who have not seen this scene, fire on the eyes. There's no utility of the eyes, you waste. But in the higher version, In the higher version, Vishnu Chakra Thakur describing this is a journal. There's another level. Another level is when Radharani steals the flute from the hand of Krishna, and in front of Krishna she plays that flute. And when Krishna is looking towards Radharani, that how beautifully and how melodious Radharani is playing that flute more than me. And when Radharani is passing a sidelong glance to Krishna, make Krishna feel what? Defeated. Anurakta Kataksh Moksham. That's the utility of the eyes. So every statement have different levels of understanding. So sometimes that's why some confusion comes in the community. I heard this, I read this, I heard this. Baba, there are different levels. Everything is not just one level. It's not just ground floor. There's a first floor and second floor and third floor, the penthouse. So everything has levels of understanding and levels of explanations. It can't be just one journal statement. Therefore, there is so much significance of Vapu Seva and Vani Seva. The best example is, always the best, is Radharani Braj Gopis, who can serve Krishna better with the body and with words and mind than Radharani. Body, mind and words, BMW. Body, mind and words, BMW. Radharani serves Krishna with her body. And Nidhuban, intimate pastime, laborious pastimes. Nobody can serve like Radharani. She is the one who pleases Krishna the most. Body. And with the words, the beautiful words which comes from the lotus lips of Radharani. You black, you liar, you debauchee. That's service. How can this be the service? Krishna says, Priya yadi man kore kore varsan, Ved stuti haite hare morman. I'm tired of hearing the stutis of the Vedas. I'm tired. What I like to hear, when my gopis, my priyas, my loved one, when they abuse me. Because in that abusement, it's not just a mere abusement, it has all ingredients present in that abusement. Respect is there, love is there, sarcasm is there. It's a complete package, not just mere just words. Which is pleasing to the ears of Krishna with words and with mind. We all know. Yadone avane lepane, while milking cows, while making cow dung patties, by taking care of the children, by serving their husband, by brooming and cleaning, by cooking. Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. Hey Krishna, hey Sakheti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. Always constantly remembering Krishna. And when they're remembering Krishna, is Krishna acknowledging them? Yes, a lot. That makes Krishna feel so much separation from the Braj Gopis. And that makes Krishna feel separation from Radharani, and his complexion turns to golden complexion. And the question comes, if Radharani also get her complexion changed, what is that pastime? There is no one particular pastime. It happens many times. So we can't say just one pastime when Radharani turns to black, a bluish black complexion. No, it it can happen any time of day and night. And because that's why her name is Krishna Mai. Jahan jahan netra pode taha Krishna spure. Wherever she glances, reminds her of Krishna. But when the intensity of that separation goes high, her golden complexion turns to bluish black complexion. So there's not one particular pastime, but it can happen any moment. Depends on the intensity of separation. And with Krishna also. Too much absorption in Radharani. So when they're remembering Krishna, Krishna is feeling that. Even in the material world, if someone remembers you a lot, you feel that. But that's a spiritual dealing where the connection is too close. But Radharani Gopi is lamenting. We are not satisfied by just remembering you. We want to personally serve you. Alas, what we can do? Balram is always next to you. And we can't come close to because your elder brother Balram is there. What can we do? And understanding this mood, Krishna is telling Baldev Prabhu, Dao Bhaiya, oh elder brother Balram, please go ahead and I'm going to follow you. Balram Prabhu said, why? Hands in hands, we go together. No, you are senior to me. Your elder brother, utmost respect unto you. Please, you lead and I'm going to follow your footsteps. Mahajanoji Gata Sapanta. Baldev Prabhu said, okay. And he started moving forward and Krishna in the back, playing on the flute, and his eyes are so restless, rolling here and there. Because gopis are watching him from all corners, behind the bushes, from the windows, and Krishna gets all opportunity to reciprocate through his sidelong glances. Because gopis are watching Krishna from every corner. Then he gets this chance. Look here, look there, and that's with his broad, big eyes. Anuraktam Kataksh Moksham. The utility of Krishna's big broad eyes is to acknowledge the love of Radharani and the Braj Gopis. Otherwise the eyes have no meaning. And utility of our eyes is to see Krishna playing the flute. And utility of Krishna's eyes is when he's seeing Radharani playing the flute. Gaur Premanandi. Srila Gurudev Ki. These are the moods of Vishnu Chakur Thakur, which Gurudev embraced those moods and he gave to everyone by giving all this explanation of Vapu Seva and Vadisi. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Shravan Prabhu and Lalita Didi, if you're hearing us, even on the Facebook, for having us here under guide and on their behalf as their representative Chandrika Mataji. She has arranged this beautiful program here in this temple hall. And tomorrow we're going to have them again at Shiva Sangam, right? God Sundar's place. Tomorrow is Ekadashi. Hari Bol, tomorrow is Ekadashi. The day of fasting. No cooking tomorrow. No drinking, no eating, no sleeping. And we're going to have all night kirtan. Yes, God Prabhu? Yay. All night kirtan. Hindi bhajans, Bengali bhajans. And I'm going to sing Rati Sukha Sari. So everyone is invited because, no excuse, the next day is Saturday. It's a weekend. So we can all come together and so much exchange of energies. Otherwise, alone, it's get too weak. So starting from what time? 10 onwards? Or starting 5, okay. Starting from 5 p.m. to next morning 5 a.m. The Mangal Aarti, 12 hours. Great. Let's see. Hare Krishna.
Only 12 hours.